In this video, I'm going to share with you the dividends that I received from my £14,000 stock portfolio and the new shares I bought in December. Hi, I'm Simone, and I'm just an ordinary person who's been investing in property since 2005 and in the stock market since 2014. The purpose of my channel is to document and share with you my investing journey and to hopefully inspire some of you to invest along the way and to show you that the stock market isn't really as scary and as risky as some of you may think. I started focusing mainly on dividend stocks in July 2023. Before that, I was investing in popular growth stocks like Netflix, Tesla, Microsoft, PayPal, and Zoom. Remember them? They've fallen off the radar a bit. Oh, and of course, Nvidia. If you haven't already, check out my last video where I talk about my 30,000% growth in Nvidia. Well, let's get right into it. So, my current dividend stock portfolio stands at just over £14,000 at the time of filming today. They started coming a bit later in the month, but on the 10th of December, I received £3.74 from Johnson & Johnson, a pharmaceutical company. They pay quarterly, that is every 3 months, with a 3.6% yield, and I currently own 4.5 shares, currently sitting at £527.23. The shares, since I bought them, are currently down nearly 10%. On the 12th of December, I received a payment from Microsoft of £1.09. I don't need to tell you what Microsoft do, but they also pay quarterly and have a yield of 0.8%. I own 2.2 shares with a current value of £781.71. The shares are currently up 25%. On the 13th of December, my monthly payout from realty income was £2.73 with a yield of 6.2%. My next goal with realty is to get that to £5 a month. I currently own 17.75 shares at a value of £751.59. I received 2 payments on the 16th of December, and that was from Coca-Cola and Alphabet, better known as Google. Coca-Cola paid me £3.98 with a yield of 3.3%. The shares are valued at £609 and are up 4.3%. I own 12.19 shares of Coca-Cola, and Alphabet paid me 57p because the yield is just 0.32%, and I only own 4.2 shares, valued at £662, and they're up 27%. They both pay quarterly. I don't invest in Alphabet for the dividend. I think that it's a company that has good prospects going forward, and the fact that they pay a dividend is a bonus. The last payout was on the 27th of December, but I received 4 payments that day, and they were from mainly my ETFs. For those of you that are new to investing, ETF or exchange traded fund is a fund of investors' money grouped together to invest in a basket of companies. This carries less risk because it would be unusual for more than one company to fail at the same time. And if any companies fail, there's always the others to hold the fund up. So I received a payment from BlackRock's iShares FTSE 100 ETF. They are a fund that invests in the largest 100 companies in the UK. It includes companies like Shell, BP, AstraZeneca, Rolls-Royce, etc. The payment I received was £3.42. The payout is quarterly. I sold out shortly after receiving the dividend because I don't believe the fund has much prospects for future growth. The FTSE 100 index hasn't grown very much over the past 10 years or so. From the Vanguard High Yield All World ETF, I received £3.64. That fund invests in companies around the world that have higher dividend yield. There are 2,135 companies in that fund. I own 10.6 shares with a yield of 3.1% and a value of £570.96, and it's gone up 2.49%. Another Vanguard ETF, the S&P 500, paid out £1.98 on 8.1 shares valued at £732.47 with a yield of 1.3% and an increase of 15.43%. The ETFs pay out quarterly. If you like the contents of this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. I'm going to keep making these videos anyway because the purpose is to document my journey. Lastly, but not least, I received a payment of 5p from Nvidia in this portfolio of £14,000, where I own 15 shares of Nvidia with a value of £903.66, and the yield is a minuscule 0.04%. These shares are up 120% since I bought them last year. In my 30k plus portfolio, where I hold 300 shares, Nvidia paid me £1.99. I was only getting a few pence from Nvidia before, but since they've done a stock split and gave out more shares, the dividend payout has increased, but not the percentage yield. So to end the year out in December, I've received £21.20 on my portfolio of around £14,000. There is a video on the channel of how much dividends I received for the whole year of 2024 if you want to check that out. In 2023, the dividend payment I received for December was £11.73. This £14,000 portfolio does have other stocks in it, so December's payout is not strictly based on £14,000. And not all the £14,000 came from my own pocket. It's made up of gains from the stock market, as well as the dividend, as well as previous dividends, and from my other asset, property. These payments might not seem so big right now, but remember what they say: from little acorns, oak trees grow. I'm excited to see how much dividends I'll get for 2025, as I'll be adding to my portfolio as well as reinvesting those dividends. And if you'd like to follow my journey, please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. I'd appreciate to have you join me, and drop a comment down below. Let me know if you started investing or are thinking about investing. I'd love to hear from you, honestly. I hold my dividend portfolio in a stocks and shares ISA with Trading 212. And Trading 212 are currently paying 4.9% interest on any cash that's uninvested, just sitting in the account. They also have a cash ISA where they also pay 4.9%, and they are regulated by the FCSC, just like the high street banks, so your money is safe. Now, for the stocks that I bought in December, I invested £100 in British American Tobacco, £100 in Realty Income, and £100 in AbbVie. I had some dividend money and some interest left over in the account, so I invested £27 84 pence in Greencoat UK Wind. And because I sold my FTSE 100 ETF, I had £549 and 35 pence. So I transferred £300 to my crypto account where I'm going to invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. But that's for another video for another day. That's it for December. So until next time, thanks for watching and take care.